Australia's west coast is famous for its beaches, but we're taking the back roads to Broome. Forget the highway, it's all about dusty tracks and wide open spaces. Join us as we cross the Midwest, the Gascoyne, the red dirt of the Pilbara and into the Kimberley via the back roads to Broome. In this episode, we meet Red Dog and journey into the heart of Hamsley Range for a refreshing dip.
Welcome to Karijini!
And then we make our way to the hottest town in Australia. Good morning everyone, we're here at Chiloplane Station Stay and I'm joined by Kelly, one of the leading hands at the station. Thanks very much for joining us, Kelly.
Thank you.
Tell you what, this was a beautiful place to stay last night. Can you tell us a little bit about the station?
So Chiloplane Station Stay sits on 500,000 acres. It's family run and it does run cattle, but we do have a beautiful spot here where we offer accommodation, dining and exploring as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about the gorge that's on the property?
Yeah, so the Beasley River Gorge actually runs private to Chiloplane Station, which is awesome because if you stay with us, you get an opportunity to go out and see it for yourself. So it's only allowed to be seen by people that come and stay here, which is awesome because it's a great place to explore and there's swimming and there's walking as well.
Okay team, as always seems to be the case, just before we leave a stunning location, we come across fellow travellers. Houston,
nice to meet you.
Emily, great to meet you. This couple have been on the road for almost 30,000 kilometres on adventure bikes. That is amazing to start with. Where did you start the actual trip?
We started in Queensland and then ducked down New South Wales, Victoria, Tassie.
Tassie would have been absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
now, what's it like living out of the bike itself?
We don't have like what everyone would carry. Probably the hardest thing for us is we don't have a fridge, so we can't carry like fresh produce for very long.
You get used to it pretty quickly though?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. And have you got any tips for anyone that would want to get into adventure biking, especially for these kind of ultra long range trips that you're doing?
I think a lot of people advertise to get the big heavy like BMWs, but we reckon just get small bikes. Get something light that you can fix and you can pick up by yourself.
No, that's fantastic. Awesome. Now you can follow these guys on their travels on Instagram, on Dream Tripping. Definitely get involved with it because that is an amazing story and also a huge trip. So first off, safe travels.
Thanks, mate.
And I hope you enjoy your next location.
Cheers.
Sorry, I'm going to fly right in my eyeball then. Goodbye Chiloplanes, we're on our way to Parabadoo, the birthplace of Red Dog. Okay Dave, here we are at Parabadoo.
Mate, when you come to Paraburdoo, there's the Parabadoos and the Parabadoons, but one of the Parabadoos is meet Red Dog.
That's rough. All right, so tonight we're going to be heading towards Karijini, and in particular I wanted to show you Hamsley Gorge because it's absolutely stunning.
That's great. I hear it's a great place to have a quick swim.
It is. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a dip there, and then we're going to continue on towards Marble Bar.
Sounds fantastic. Let's get stuck into it.
Sounds good to me. Time to fire up the chimneys. First up, we're on the Nanatara Mungina Road, heading all the way to Karijini and the stunning Hamsley Gorge. It's easy to see why this is one of the most popular places in the Pilbara for travellers. Look at all of these beautiful gorges, and the one behind me is Hamsley Gorge, a great place for a swim. So I've got my towel, it's time to get down there and have a dip. Let's go. Freezing. Now the light's fading, so it's back on the road and time to find a camp. So we head out of the national park and track down a quiet bush camp for the night. All right, time to get that fire going. This has has to be one of the most epic campsites that we've found so far on the trip. Sometimes you just get lucky. Well, Dave, that was an epic campsite.
You only get spots like this up here in the Pilbara.
Oh, 100%, mate. And look, Hamsley Range and a dip at the gorge is a must-do for anyone travelling on the back roads to Broome. But our next stop is the hottest town in Australia.
That's got to be Marble Bar.
Sure is, buddy. Let's saddle up. It's time to go. Whitnoom is one of those places you just can't visit. In fact, it's been wiped off the map, and for good reason. Once a thriving mining town, it's become infamous for its deadly blue asbestos, which caused serious health issues and deaths over the years. Today, it stands as a stark reminder of Australia's industrial past, officially degazetted and closed off to the public for extreme health risks. Welcome to the East Pilbara, arguably one of the most unexplored corners of this vast region. Out here it's raw, remote and absolutely massive. Covering 370,000 square kilometres, the East Pilbara is one of Australia's largest regions. And out here, it's where the real adventure begins. Righto team, if there's anything else that we love more than anything, it's an old gold mine. And on the way to Marble Bar, here's the Comet Gold Mine. It's about 5 to 10 minutes out of town. What do you reckon of this one?
Mate, it's brilliant. There's still plenty of relics around. I reckon it was still operating early 70s. Beautiful stopover on your way in through the backtracks into Marble Bar.
That's right, mate. Look, it looks like it's relatively intact. There's a museum just across the road, and we've even got an old gold sleuth behind us here, and I'm pretty sure a couple of ounces would have come out of that one back in the day.
There's no doubt there was plenty that came out of that.
Definitely. But the sun is going down, so we're going to crack onto Marble Bar, mate. Let's go.
All right.
So after a couple of days travelling through the Pilbara, we've finally made it to Marble Bar. Now this is famed as being one of the hottest towns in Australia. And behind me is the Ironclad Hotel. Built in 1891, it quickly became a social centre for the Pilbara. But after a long day on the road, it's time for a cold one in the pub. So I'll see you next time as we head north on the back roads to Broome.